Welcome back to ElectroDrive News. First up, we've got a legal showdown that's still heating up. The ongoing lawsuit and bankruptcy proceeding filed by Nu Ride, formerly known as Lordstown Motors Corp., against Foxconn is moving forward after a significant U.S. District Court decision. 9 of Nu Ride's claims, including fraud and breach of agreement, survived an attempt to dismiss, proving this fight is far from over. We'll break down what this means for both companies and the future of their partnership. Next, a massive financial boost for a leading EV maker. NIO has just completed a colossal equity offering, raising a staggering $1.16 billion. This huge influx of capital is earmarked for strengthening their balance sheet and pouring more fuel into product development and their innovative battery swapping technology. We're talking about big plans for future platforms, new models across their brands, and expanding their charging network. Get ready to hear how William Ley and the NIO team plan to hit profitability. Shifting gears to Europe, we have news from Ford that's sending ripples through the industry. Ford has confirmed significant job cuts, around 1,000 positions, at its Cologne electric vehicle plant, with operations set to move to a single shift starting in 2026. This move comes as European EV demand reportedly lags behind forecasts. We'll explore the impact on the workforce and the implications for EV production in the region. And finally, a monumental step forward for another EV pioneer. Rivian has officially broken ground on its massive new EV plant in Georgia. This state-of-the-art facility is set to create thousands of jobs and will have an incredible annual capacity of 400,000 units, producing future models like the R2 SUV and R3 crossover. We're talking billions in investment and a commitment to American manufacturing leadership. Stay tuned for all the details and make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you don't miss a single update. Legal battle heats up, Nu Ride versus Foxconn. The fight between Nu Ride, the company formerly known as Lordstown Motors Corp., and manufacturing giant Foxconn is far from over. A recent U.S. District Court decision has affirmed that 9 of Nu Ride's key claims, including allegations of fraud and breach of their investment agreement, will proceed to trial. This ruling is a significant victory for Nu Ride, allowing them to pursue claims that were initially targeted for dismissal. The case stems from a partnership that began in 2021, centered around the production of Lordstown's Endurance electric pickup truck at a Foxconn-owned factory in Ohio. After a period of collaboration, tensions escalated, leading to Nu Ride filing this lawsuit. Foxconn had sought to have the claims resolved through arbitration, but the court's decision means these critical allegations will be heard. Nu Ride, which recently emerged from bankruptcy as a public reporting company, stated they believe Foxconn's actions caused substantial harm and intend to vigorously pursue the litigation, though they acknowledge resource constraints. The chairman of Nu Ride's board of directors expressed pleasure with the court's affirmation, signaling a determined path forward in seeking damages. Will this legal saga impact future EV manufacturing deals? Up next, we're tracking a massive capital injection that's set to supercharge NIO's ambitious growth plans. NIO secures over $1 billion in major equity offering. EV maker NIO has successfully closed a massive equity offering, raising an impressive $1.16 billion. This strategic capital raise is designed to significantly strengthen the company's financial position and fuel its ongoing investments in cutting-edge products and its pioneering battery swapping technology. The funds will be allocated across several key areas: enhancing core smart EV technologies, developing next-generation platforms and models for its NIO, Firefly, and Envo brands, expanding its extensive battery swapping and charging infrastructure, and bolstering its overall balance sheet for sustained growth. Founded and led by William Ley, NIO is aggressively pursuing a goal of achieving its first profitable quarter in Q4 of this year, driven by a sharp increase in sales alongside strategic reductions in investments, fixed costs, and R&D expenditures. The offering involved the issuance of over 209 million Class A ordinary shares across various markets. Analysts are reacting positively, with UBS raising NIO's price target and upgrading its rating to buy, while Deutsche Bank reports significant interest in NIO's new EASE 8 model. This financial maneuver underscores NIO's commitment to innovation and its aggressive strategy to capture a larger share of the global EV market. Can NIO's financial powerhouse strategy lead to profitability? Meanwhile, a European EV giant is facing a different kind of challenge as we look at significant shifts at Ford's Cologne plant. Ford announces 1,000 job cuts at Cologne EV plant. Ford has confirmed a significant reduction in its workforce at its Cologne electric vehicle (EV) plant, with approximately 1,000 jobs set to be cut. The plant, currently employing over 4,000 people and responsible for producing the battery electric Explorer and Capri models on Volkswagen's MEB platform, will transition to single-shift operations starting in January 2026. Ford attributes this decision to European EV demand that is reportedly falling short of industry forecasts. This move signals a potential recalibration of EV production strategies in Europe in response to market conditions. The impact on the local economy and the affected employees is a significant concern, as is the broader implication for the pace of EV adoption across the continent. The company's reliance on the MEB platform, shared with Volkswagen, also highlights the complex interdependencies within the automotive industry as it navigates the transition to electrification. Will this signal a broader slowdown in European EV manufacturing? Get ready for some groundbreaking news as we head to the American South for a massive EV factory announcement. Rivian breaks ground on gigantic new Georgia EV plant. Rivian has officially commenced construction on its highly anticipated new electric vehicle manufacturing plant in Georgia. This massive facility, located near Social Circle, represents a multi-billion-dollar investment and is poised to become a cornerstone of Rivian's future production, with an initial annual capacity target of 400,000 vehicles across 2 phases. The plant will be dedicated to producing Rivian's next generation of all-electric models, including the highly anticipated midsize R2 SUV and the R3 crossover. This strategic expansion is expected to create approximately 7,500 permanent jobs by 2030, in addition to the 2,000 construction jobs during the development phase. Rivian founder and CEO R.J. Scaring emphasized that the Georgia plant is crucial for cementing the company's future, ensuring America's leadership in automotive technology, and scaling production to meet global demand. The facility's design incorporates advanced environmental management and plans for recreational spaces, reflecting a commitment to sustainability and employee well-being. This groundbreaking follows Rivian securing a $6.6 billion loan from the U.S. Department of Energy to support the facility's development, marking a significant step towards realizing its ambitious expansion goals after earlier construction pauses and production realignments. This Georgia facility is set to be a game-changer for American EV manufacturing. But before we wrap up, let's do a quick recap of today's top stories. And that's a wrap on another electrifying episode of ElectroDrive News. We saw Nu Ride's legal battle against Foxconn continue to unfold. NIO secure a massive $1.16 billion to fuel its future. Ford announced job cuts at its Cologne EV plant amid slowing demand. And Rivian break ground on its monumental Georgia factory, set to produce thousands of vehicles. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for all your EV updates, hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat, and let us know in the comments which story you found most shocking. You can also follow us on all our social media channels for more behind-the-scenes action. We'll see you next time.